Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome as well. My name is Kafui and happy Monday, people. It's Monday and you know what that means. Another motivational Monday. So buckle up and let's get started, okay? But yeah, today the topic is not, it is a topic, but it's more like a testimony of mine. So my topic for today's Motivational Monday is dreams do come true. And so if you're excited for it, stay tuned and here we go. Okay guys, like I said, today's topic is gonna be about dreams do come true. So I'm gonna share a story of mine and something that happened this year, and hopefully you guys are motivated by that. And I don't know, but anyways, that's the topic today. Dreams will come true, and that when you dream for things, my exposure is so wrong. And when you dream about things, they do come true someday, just to like motivate you to hold on and keep going and not give up, okay? All right, so here we go. Why is this so dark now? Anyways, so I remember January 21st this year, I met with one of my friends, my friends from middle school, Prince, shout out to you, in New York. And that day I posted a picture on Instagram. So if you go follow me on Instagram, guys, if you go to my Instagram and you scroll down, the first picture I put, well, the second picture I posted on New Year's on January 1st 2019 was with him. And then when I met him, I literally like vaguely, not like me thinking mysteriously or anything, I vaguely said, oh, this is gonna be my year of reunions. And I just said it. And it was just like, it wasn't like, I was like, I declare this is gonna be my year of reunion. I was just like, oh, this is gonna be my year of reunion. It wasn't something that I verbally even said. Like, it was like something I felt in my heart that this is gonna be my year of reunions. And I was like, okay, that's fun. But with that, I had in mind that like I wanted to go to Ghana in December. So I was like, I'm gonna go to Ghana and then I'm gonna meet all these people. I'm gonna meet my friends from middle school, primary school, high school. And then that's my reunion, you know? So that's what I had in mind. But lo and behold, God had bigger plans for me, okay? He had big plans for me that I wasn't ready for. So the first thing was about my family. So one thing I've always wanted, my family were always split. You see, Ghana, people go to school like in different regions and stuff, in different parts, and it's kind of like far. So my family, there's always somebody somewhere at one point or the other, and so we've all never been together. And funny enough, we don't even own a family picture. Can you imagine? Like, we don't have a family picture with mom, dad, and siblings, everybody together in one space. Doesn't exist until this year, okay? But so it's always been like a desire of mine, more like a dream, but a desire of mine. Like, God, I want you to bring all my family together. Like, I need my family photos. I need my family photos. And so when I came back, one thing I was also hoping for was that it will happen during my graduation, because I'm like, graduation would be awesome to have family, everybody over, take pictures, celebrate, you know. And I graduated May this year, for some of you who don't know. And so when I came back from New York, I was working on a project, my capstone in New York. So when I came back, I have a Bible study in Worcester where I live, and I went to Bible study, and I had missed them so much because I went to New York and I was in school, so like I hadn't been in a while. And then when I went, our leader, Mike, one of our leaders, said the word, God has given him a word for all of us, okay? And that his promises are no longer gonna delay and that they're gonna happen. And immediately he said that, literally, like my spirit felt so strongly about my family, like that, like this is it, it's gonna happen. And I was like, okay, thanks. And my relationship with God is that when God tells me something, like he gives me a word, I hold on to it so deeply, because the Bible says that God is not human, that he's gonna lie to you. I'm like, God, you're not human, like you're not gonna lie to me, so you're not gonna play with my feelings, you know? And so I held on to that word. I'm like, okay, it's happening. It's happening. I got so excited. I was like, okay, my mom is gonna come. And then I started calling my mom and telling her, Mom, go renew your passport. And my mom, I need to tell my mom, you want my mom to do something, you have to tell her. You want her to do something today, you have to start telling her 6 months prior, because she's not gonna do it. So I started telling my mom, go renew your passport. Mom, go renew your passport. She's like, well, I don't need it. I'm like, yeah, just do it, because you never know, like, you know. So I was like, Mom, go renew your passport. I kept telling her. So finally she did. And then when I was in New York, she called me. She was like, hey. I was like, hi, Mom, Merry Christmas. It was Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then she told me she retired. I'm like, what in the world? You're 57 or whatever. Like, why are you retiring? But anyway, she retired for a good reason. And so like when she told me she retired, I was like, oh, this is all lining up. Meaning she can come here and stay here without having to go back, or without anything like, oh, you have work, so you can't come at this time. So I saw God's hand in everything. My dad was freaking out. My uncle was also siding with my dad. But like for me, I knew what God had said. So I was like, okay, y'all are bugging. Like, it's going to work out. So I was like, and then I told her, I was like, Mom, you should apply for a visa yourself. Like, there's no way you can come here unless you apply for a visa. So go do it yourself. And so she started the process and she did it. And then finally, they called her for an interview, which was awesome. And so I remember during this whole process, I called my sister, who was in Ghana at that time, and I was like, well, God told me it's happening. So when you're praying, don't pray that God, please answer my prayers. Say, God, thank you for doing it, because he said it's happening. So there's no need to ask. The only thing we can do is thank him for what he's done. But anyways, so that's my mom's side, okay? And so my mom went for applied, and then she got called for an interview. So that was awesome. We're all excited for her. And when my dad filed for my brother and my sister and I to come here, and my other brother, I have two brothers and two sisters, but one sister that was coming with us, my older brother's process was longer because he was a lot older than us. So his took forever, okay? So the three of us got to come, and his took forever. And with immigration and stuff, you never know when they're gonna call you. Like, they call you and start your case. So like, there's a lot of like uncertainties. And so I started thinking, I'm like, God, how are you gonna do Delali's? Because it's not dependent on us. Like my mom, she had to apply for a visa. She had to work towards it. But my brother, it has to be the reverse. Like, it has to be backwards. They have to call him to start. So throughout this, it was my last final year, my last semester in college, my dad randomly texted the group, oh, they started Delali's case. I'm like, oh, God, I see what you're doing. I know, I see you, boo. I was like, okay, thanks. And so it's funny how it all lined up at the same time. And the funniest thing is, like, my brother's interview was either a day after my mom's. I think a day after my mom's or a week after my mom's. No, it was a day after my mom's. My mom's was like a Tuesday and my brother's was a Wednesday. So I was like, what a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. It's just the hand of God moving and doing things. So all this time I was so excited. I was like, oh, family reunion is gonna be great. Thank you, Father. And then lo and behold, everything worked out, and my mom and brother came to our graduation, and then we had a big family reunion. We have our photos now, which is awesome. So I thought, okay, God has done another great thing for my year of reunion, my declared year of reunion for 2019. And then I'm gonna go to Ghana, so that's it. But then we went to California for my brother's graduation as well. I met with my longtime cousin that I haven't seen in years. And I met his son was like this big, little baby when I saw him, and now he's like taller than me. Like, so like it was, I don't know, I was like, oh, I haven't seen, let me call him Efosape, but I haven't seen him in so long, and now I get to see him. So it was a nice reunion during like the beginning of the summer. And so during the semester as well, I was just there. I had an internship this summer with an amazing company in Boston. And then I got an email that they had a program called Global Student Exchange. Yeah. And then I applied, and I was like, this is interesting. I always like global business. I'm an international business major. So I like international business, global stuff, anything with the world I want to be a part of. But anyways, so I applied, and then I was like, where would you want to go? And I was like, well, I've been to South America. I'm from Africa. Caribbean is more like home, because Black people, we vibe. And then I don't want to do Europe or Asia. And I was like, what else is there? And I was like, Australia. I never in a million years thought of Australia. And so when I applied, I put down Australia. And then when I did that, I started remembering. I was like, oh my God, I have family in Australia. And like one of my friends also from middle school lives in Australia. I was like, huh, God, you're shocking me. My year reunion that I vaguely said like and believed in my spirit is actually happening. And like I didn't even think I was gonna meet with my family in Australia. Like it's never, oh, that one shocked me. God really shook me with that. I was like, whoa, like you came out strong for me. And so long story short, thousands of people applied for that program. I got picked, and then they also tell you that you can choose a like they ask you your preference. And so I was like, Australia is my first preference, and then New Zealand. But then you don't have a say. They can put you somewhere. One of my friends from Boston, she picked Australia. They put her in Chile. So like they couldn't do anything. It didn't matter whether you wanted to or not. And so after I did that, I got Australia. So I got to go to Australia, and then I have my Australian vlog. You guys should watch it after this. And I saw family, and it was another huge reunion that I wasn't even thinking about.
Hey guys, so another reunion that I didn't really plan or think it will happen was meeting Preeti, my friend from junior high school. So I was on a road trip down to DC, and I met her in Philadelphia, and it was so great. And the funny thing is that she's still hilarious, and she hasn't changed a single bit, but it was great seeing her, and I loved it.
So God has been listening to me. So fast forward to December, I'm going to Ghana. Today's Monday. I'm leaving today. My flight is later in the evening, so if you're watching this, I'm either on the plane or I'm heading to the airport, or I'm still packing. I don't know. But my flight is today, and I'm gonna get to Ghana 17th, Tuesday the 17th. So I'm like, God surprised me. Like we have what, 2-3 weeks of the year left. I'm just like excited for what's next. I'm like, God, maybe you have more surprises for me. Surprise me more. But I don't know, what else can he do? But then he does exceedingly and abundantly, and that's what he did with my reunions. Like I met with people I didn't even think I was gonna ever meet, like especially like my family from Australia, and how he worked everything out that my mom and my brother could come at the same time. Like that was insane. That is only the hands of God. So I just want to motivate you guys that dreams do come true, and this is more like a testimony I wanted to share. Dreams do come true, and if you're in Ghana, I want to meet you. Please, I'll text people, but I just want to hang out and chill and have fun and like say hi. That's all I want to do. But I'm excited, so I'm gonna be uploading vlogs from Ghana, so stay tuned for that. And also I just want to say thank you, a big thank you to God. That's something that I said vaguely. It was just like a thought process, like in my head, like, oh, my year reunion. He made it a thing for me, and only he can do that. He takes nothing and makes it something. Clay, human. Anyways, that's what he does best. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this motivates you this Monday, that dreams will come true. And from now onwards, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna declare something over my year every year, because I said my year reunion, it happens. So in 2020, I'm trying to figure out, I'm asking God, what year is this? What is it? So tell me. And I feel like in Ghana, on the 31st of December, everybody goes to church. Most people go to church, and then we go pray into the new year. So I'm hoping God will give me a word that day and tell me what year 2020 is gonna be, because I feel like it's gonna be a better year. I feel like God only does better. Like he can't downgrade, he only upgrades, so we can only go up from here, you know what I mean? But anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video if you like it. But anyways, what else? Subscribe, yes, I said that already. And also hit the notification button and make sure it turns that gray. It says receive all posts or whatever. Make sure you hit that so that whenever I upload a video, you see it. But thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. I love you all. Bye.